welcome back to F1 2020. We are here finally at the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Yesterday we took care of free qualifying, and now it
I think we can call that a successful qualifying. We should be in with a good chance in the race.
all right. (23-10) on the, and here we go. 55 laps. Let's start it.
It's time then for one final race in this year's Formula One World Championship. 2010 saw 4 drivers in contention for the title coming into this race, with Sebastian Vettel prevailing to become the youngest world champion to date. Is there one last sting in the tail awaiting us today? Well, it's time to find out. Here comes the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. The Yas Marina circuit, just over 3.4 miles long with 21 corners and 2 very long back straights. There are 2 DRS zones going into the heavy braking zones of both turn 8 and turn 11 and offer plenty of potential for overtaking. The circuit comes with its fair share of tricky corners as well, in particular 15, 16 and 17, which will certainly test a driver's braking management. And with me as usual is Anthony Davidson. Let's talk about the Iceman. They've had a fantastic campaign, it's been a wonderful year, and they come to this weekend's Grand Prix as a fully deserving champion.
I agree, it's been a truly impressive season, but championship or no, I don't think they'll be gently cruising around to the finish line. In fact, with points no longer a concern, there's a lot less to risk, so we may even see a more aggressive approach.
Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Iceman lines up on pole position, and Valtteri Bottas will line up alongside. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Hamilton, Leclerc, Carlos Sainz, and Verstappen, Vettel, Gasly, Norris, and Daniel Ricciardo. They'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty. Perez, Stroll, Kevin Magnussen, and Raikkonen, Russell, Ocon, Nicholas Latifi, and Alexander Albon. Kvyat, Grosjean, Schumacher, and Antonio Giovinazzi starts from the back of the grid. That's it then, it's time to go racing as we head to trackside for today's race.
Okay, we've already won the championship, so relax and enjoy this race.
All right. Take a look at the race strategy. We're going to do a 2-stopper. Yeah, the bottom one's a little bit more faster, so we'll go with the bottom one. And then let's start.
We're not seeing any technical issues coming off the practice start. Watch the RPM on a full start. We don't want to bog down.
Now, the one thing I like about this is it starts off as day, but as the Grand Prix goes on, you're going to see something spectacular.
conditions look stable at the moment. No rain currently expected.
So yeah, our tires are nice and warm. We come through the hotel section.
Keep an eye on the lights. The start sequence will begin as soon as the grid has formed. Be ready with the clutch.
Alright, here we go. And it's lights out and away we go for the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Bottas and Hamilton still maintain their second and third place.
Alright, we're looking good so far.
So we have Bottas in second, Hamilton in third, Leclerc down there in P4. And down there in P5 is Carlos Sainz. And there we go, fastest lap. Lap number 2. much to say. You know, it was a good season. And like I said the other day, I thank you all for tuning in for season 1 here on YouTube, and we will continue on.
DRS will be enabled this lap. You can use it when within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
Alright, thank you, Jeff. Down the back straightaway. It's like a double back straightaway. Anyway. This is the final lap, the final race of season 1. And like Crofty said at this point, the points don't matter anymore because I already have the championship locked up for the drivers. That turn a little bit too wide. Now we just gotta let that battery charge. 15-second lead. And then this past year, this is the race that Max Verstappen won this year. Well, last year in 2020. Through the hotel section. So I hope you guys are enjoying this. And I'm going to take a... Don't know what I'm going to do after this first season. I do know I am going to play through another season of F1. So you get to see another full season. Another 22 races. And everything. So you will get to see that. That's gonna be a nicer tile there, too. I think that's a Western. I like the design for that. It overlaps the circuit. No change from the top 5. Teammate status.
Gap to teammate behind is 43.3 seconds. They're on fresh softs. They're in 21st. The time last lap was a 1:51.6.
So Mick down in P21, second to last place. Not surprised there, but early days. Still his first season in F1. Weather report.
No rain expected. No rain expected for the time being. Dries seem like the fastest tyre at the moment.
So we have dries right now being invoked. Just building up the battery right now, building up the charge back into the battery. Bottas having a nice gap over Lewis right there. Now, if you did not catch the yesterday's episode where I did free practice and qualifying, and you're not familiar with this circuit whatsoever, then you are going to be amazed. You'll be a little bit in the surprise for what this track does with their pit road. So here we are, lap 8. Take down the back straightaway, the first part of it. Pit stop info?
Didn't catch that. Say again.
Pit stop info.
Say again, you're breaking up.
Pit stop information.
Okay, 2 stops left now. 2 stops. Pit window opens in 5 laps time. 5 laps.
Alright, so lap 13 for our very first pit stop. And that is how that, I think what I'm catching up to the back markers with every lap. Who am I racing?
The drivers we're fighting here are Bottas and Hamilton.
Yeah, I'm well ahead of those two. So, with this being the last race of the season, you know, when we reconvene for season 2, don't know when that's going to be yet. So, when we reconvene for season 2 of F1 2020, we will raise the difficulty level. And make it a little bit more challenging. I think 40 was also a little bit challenging too. But not by much. So, with this,
Let's use overtake and burn some of this energy.
alright, you got it.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums.
Like I said, catching up to that.
Be careful, we think you're going to start losing some tyre grip around now.
So So no change in pit strategy just yet. And I doubt that's going to happen. But as you can see, the sun is starting to set here in Abu Dhabi. Go all the way down at the hairpin. So with that,
We're going to box this lap. Push hard on the in-lap.
alright, you got it, Jeff. We're not gonna catch it though. That's the one thing about this track. It is hard to overtake. But Leclerc, first one into the pits. So that moves Vettel up into P4 with Sergio Perez down there in P5 now. Got a lot of good action going on there. They were about 1 minute behind. And we pit as well.
Complete, go now. We'll be doing one more stop today. One stop left in our strategy.
And that's the reason why. Put that down on lean. looks like we are catching wasn't able to pass them in the pit road area. But here we are in lap 15, and we are getting ready to lap these cars. Starting off with Nicholas Latifi. Teammate status? Teammate status.
Couldn't receive that. Repeat the message. Our gap behind is 42.7 seconds.
Teammate status.
They're on old softs. They're in 16th. The time last lap was a 1 minute 52.2.
So we got that. Latifi is now a lap down. Hamilton drops off the top 5, moving Leclerc back up. Vettel in P3. Leclerc down in P4. Carlos Sainz in P5. Our teammate now going into the pit.
Nick is coming in for his stop.
And we just passed Giovinazzi. Also, the other day, like I said, every Saturday since I've been streaming this at noon, I've also been watching either in the morning or when I'm done the new Inuyasha series, Yashahime, and episode 14 dropped the other day. So I've been watching that. And I find the show to be very good. I like how it's a continuation. And I'm looking. New opening dropped with episode 14. Still the same company, still Sunrise. So it's still Sunrise that is making Inuyasha. With that. Lap 18. So yeah, this one tends to go by pretty fast. Almost as good as France, you know, almost as fast as the French Grand Prix is. And that's not one that I can stay down on full throttle for most of the race with. There we go, Alcon passed. Can I pass Kimmy? Yep, Kimmy's passed. Kimmy is now a lap down. And Valtteri is in for his pit stop. So we come to the hotel section.
Was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up.
Hey, Ed, we set a new fast lap, too. Alright. Gotta love that. Lap 20. There's Magnussen, Kvyat. Excuse me there. There's Stroll and Albon fighting for 12th. Vettel going into the pits. Hamilton moves up now into P4. Carlos Sainz moves up into P3. Verstappen now up there in P5. So Bottas has dropped off. Leclerc P2. So we have Charles Leclerc in P2, Carlos Sainz down there in P3, Hamilton P4, Verstappen in P5. That is the way the top 5 of the field it stacks up. And we are on lap 21 of 55 here at Abu Dhabi. See who my next victim is. It's Sebastian Vettel. P11 for him. So once I get past Vettel, we'll be into the top 10. Then we can start putting them down a lap. And now we are coming up on our top 10. Perez now a lap down. There's Daniel Ricciardo. Ricciardo a lap down. Lando Norris a lap down. Pit stop info.
Okay, you only have to stop once now. One stop left. You have 11 laps till your pit window opens.
Okay, 11 laps to go. When is my next pit stop? Lap 34. There's Gasly right there in front of me. Gasly now a lap down. Up to the hotel section. And just a reminder, if you missed any of the other races, you can always check that out. I'm working on making that playlist. There, and well, Bottas moves up into P5. Hamilton up there in the P4. Oh, and speaking of Valtteri Bottas, there he is. We go through the hotel section. So Bottas 1 lap down. And there we go. There's Hamilton. There's the man himself, 7-time world champion, now known as Sir Lewis. Sir Lewis is now a lap down, lap 27. There's Leclerc. That hotel's gotta be booked during the Grand Prix weekend there. Lap 27. I know it wasn't this year because of everything going on. Leclerc now going into the pits. Well, it puts Hamilton and Bottas back up there in P2 and P3. And he comes out behind Sainz. You know the one thing I learned about this track, no one hardly overtakes. On this one, so it really doesn't make for an exciting race, but the one thing I like about this is it is a night race.
Nick is in the pits. Nick in the pits.
Alright, our teammate in the pits. Full race update.
You're leading the pack. P1, Hamilton behind. You're separated by an entire lap. They're on old softs. 6 laps until your pit window is open. 28 laps to go.
So 28 to go, and I'm on lap 28, so about halfway there. Fuel information.
There's 29 laps of fuel remaining.
Hamilton going in for his second pit. Leaves Bottas up there. Hamilton comes out behind Leclerc.
Battery charge is high. Let's use that overtake button more.
And it looks like he's fighting off Vettel. Alright, so on lap 31. And it looks like I'm catching up to the back of the field again. Lap 31. Remember, we're boxing on lap 34. Pit stop info.
We'll be doing one more stop today. One stop left in our strategy. Pit window will open in 3 laps' time. Pit window opens in 3 laps.
There's George Russell. Teammate status.
Repeat that. There's interference.
Teammate status.
They're on fresh softs. They're in 20th. The time last lap was a 1:48.7.
Alright, so he's about to be 2 laps down.
From the engine is going to be down slightly. It's showing some minor wear.
Alright, thank you. Now, regardless of if we beat the thing, we will still win the rivalry. We were in the lead to begin with.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums.
But we are coming down into the closing stages of the Grand Prix. Lap 33. All the threes. So we are getting down into Logie, we gotta keep it PG, please. But glad to see you showing up. Oh, how you doing today, Logie? Welcome to the stream, and thank you for that love. Is it Premier League that you're watching? That is one sport I will never understand. I would never... Ah. Okay.
Pit window open. Let's box this lap.
I didn't know you were a football fan as well. Glad you're able to make it here. May I ask who's winning right now? May I ask who is winning? Of course, at the time of this recording. Wow. Or no. Soccer is a sport I will never understand. I remember back in high school when we would play it, they would always make me the goalie. Right.
Go, go, go. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops.
Take a quick drink there. Because you know, like the teams I'm familiar with, of course, are Barcelona and Manchester United.
We've got a lot of spare energy. Use your overtake button.
And that is what I am doing. Thank you very much for that, Jeff. As we start lap. Yep, there was George Russell, Mr. Saturday. As he was called this season. I think that's a fitting nickname for him. I do have to say, I hope the rest of your weekend is going well over there in the UK. Now, I do have to ask, you did bring this up yesterday that you weren't too... So, there's my teammate. And I doubt this is going to be one where I lap the field multiple times. I don't think it's possible for me to lap the field multiple times yet. 55 laps. And we are on lap 37. So we're down to at least inside the final 20 laps to go of the Grand Prix. Second fastest lap. Lap 38, we are getting down there. And night has fallen. Lap 39. There's Roman Grosjean. My next victim to put 2 laps down. So, coming up with 15 laps to go. Everything's still good with the car. Alright, we have 15 laps to go. And Leclerc goes into the pits. Leclerc drops down to P5. Vettel moves down into P5. So right now, from the looks of it, it's going to be me, Bottas, and Carlos Sainz up there. Who am I racing?
There's static over the radio. Say again.
Who am I racing?
Okay, here's who we're really fighting today. Bottas and Sainz.
are down lap 41. Purple in sector 1. Bottas, no, Sainz and Hamilton going into the pits. Sainz coming out. Hamilton's still in the pit right now. So Sainz moves down into P5. We have a little bit of a yellow flag there, but everything's cleared up for the hotel section. Here we are, lap 42. And our teammate is in the pits.
Nick is coming in for his stop.
Alright, and there's Bottas going in now. Leclerc and Sainz move up, knocking Bottas down into P4. Everyone gaining for last minute points to help their teams. Alright. Lap 43 of 55, we are getting there. 11 to go. We have 11 laps left to go. And I couldn't welcome these last 11 laps to come any faster. I do like how when you're watching that on the TV, how those two signs back there just, you know, they're off-center there. But $11 to go. We are down to the final 10 laps. So we're down to the final 10 laps of the Grand Prix. That is 9 to go now. We are counting. There's DRS. Hey, Gasly moved up to P8. Teammate status?
Say that again, we're having trouble receiving.
Teammate status.
They're on fresh mediums. They're in 20th. The time last lap was a 1 minute 47.7.
So teammate down in P20. There we are with lap 47. There's Russell again. So lap 47, and we got most of the field. Whoa. Most of the field already pre-lapped again. And I'm catching up to one of the Red Bulls. So 6 to go now. And it is Verstappen who is getting the blue flag warning. Coming up in the final 5 laps to go once I cross the finish, the start-finish line once again. 50. So we're down to the final 5 laps of the race. Here we are. We are coming down. The last few laps to go for the end of Season 1 of F1 2020 My Team Career Mode. For Season 1, it all hangs in the balance right here with the final 5 laps to go. Make that 4 now. As it stands, Charles Leclerc and Carlos Sainz will be up there on that podium with me, sharing in that champagne and trophies. Lap 52. 3 laps to go now. And night has fallen here at Abu Dhabi. Nothing very much to check here. We have got a full grandstand full of people. We're just ready.
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Five laps of fuel, and I'm down to the final 3 laps. Through the hotel section. We've only got a few more times to go through there. 2 to go now. Lap 53. Coming to a close right soon. And we will burn off the plus 2 laps of fuel. Lap 54, 1 lap to go.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
Maybe next year, Schumacher, you get some points on the board for my team. But one more lap to go. And we are now on the final lap.
This is your final lap of the race.
Who knows how many laps I put the back mark, the people in the back down by. But it looks like I'm catching up to Ferrari. Yep. There is P6 Sebastian Vettel and P5 Lewis Hamilton. I don't think I'm going to pass them though. We shall see. Alright, Vettel has been passed. Only a few more turns remain. Not gonna get it on Hamilton. Oh, no, I do get it on Hamilton. Hamilton 2 laps down. But what's the difference? There's the checkered flag and the fireworks.
Great job. You've done everything we wanted today.
Driver of the day, Danny Kvyat.
That's it then. They've taken the win here as we wrap up another fantastic Formula One season. What do you think it was, Ant, that gave them the edge over the competition today?
Well, they certainly stood out as a driver with tons of confidence on the track. I think their ability to keep their cool, even during some of the more hectic parts of the race, meant they were able to capitalise on the mistakes of other drivers, giving them the opportunity to make their way to the top spot with ease.
A show-stopping performance from the three drivers approaching the podium right now. It's been an interesting Grand Prix, that's for sure.
And for the last time this season, there's champagne. Well, let's add those points to the total. And we get tier 30.
After an incredible day of racing, who was your driver of the day, Ant?
Well, my driver of the day has to be Charles Leclerc. He was unstoppable out on the track today, weaving through the competition with ease.
It's another clear win for Mercedes as they managed to secure the Constructors' title. An incredible performance for the whole team. Well, Ant, an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
Yep. Down only by 44 points, so Mercedes gets the Constructors this year. Okay, let's check something here. Yep. Kevin Magnussen only picked up 4 points this season. Alright. So with that, let's move on. We got some stuff to collect here.
So that was an exciting race from our perspective. Let's have yours.
Alright, Claire.
We all underestimated you, didn't we?
My team had faith in me. It feels good to live up to that.
Interesting result today. Would you say that you're happy with your performance?
Yes, I am.
Is there anything that you think gave you the edge over your rivals?
Definitely the power unit.
You scraped the walls a few times. Were you struggling for grip?
Not sure what happened.
Great. Well, that's everything.
Five to 2 on that. 28 to 12, and we win that rivalry. So 14 to 8 on the acclaim, 44% total. And we pick up 830K on that. 8250 for the damage deduct for that. Brings us 6.82 million. Now we pick up the end of the year stuff as well. So we're going to finish up the rest of the career mode here. For the season, I should say. All right. We're going to renew that sponsor. we're going to renegotiate with the teammate. I definitely want to keep Mick. And we're going to keep him at low risk. Let's see what... He's signed. Contract 3.15. And before we do that, let's go to corporate. And he has put some of that money into power mapping. So that is good there. So let us close out. Let us finish up with our training here. We're going to put in G-Force and sponsor. We're going to do race simulate. Actually, hold on. Remove. We're going to start with race. No. We're going to do vehicle PR for me. Race simulation and then G-Force training there. Let us advance. And we are, for R&D, we'll put some points right there into the, for rate reduction. Finish off that. Facilities look good. Yeah, you did. But I finished in first, so we're just finishing off the rest of the end of the year stuff. But you get to see the interview.
I know we were expecting some new developments to come through, but some of them have failed the quality control. Make sure you indicate what you'd like redeveloped via the R&D screen.
Alright, will do. And let us go on. Yep. Just in time. Yeah, just in time for the Paddock Pass interview.
Here we are in the HQ of our newest Formula One team. We've got an awful lot to talk about, so let's jump straight in.
Alright.
Your second driver really seems to be improving at a rapid pace. How dedicated are they?
Almost as dedicated as me. We're talking about Mick Schumacher here.
Sponsors seem to be climbing over one another to get their name onto your car. What do you plan on investing that extra money into?
Ooh. I put that into the durability.
You're now one of the most competitive teams on the grid. What was the most important thing that helped you achieve this?
Having a power unit.
Do you see your relationship with your second driver being long-term, or will you be looking for someone else if you're successful?
As long as they... we'll support them.
Would it be safe to say that in terms of team orders, your career comes first in your team?
No team orders here.
It's been wonderful to spend some time with you. Best of luck out on track.
Thank you, Will. So with that, we're going to finish up with the rest of the season stuff. Yes, he is. We're gonna let us see what happened here in R&D. Oh, we don't have enough points to finish to correct the barge boards. Alright, let us advance the rest for corporate. I want to put the stickers back on the car. We'll put Atlantic there. Pente there. blue star there. Atlantic on the top there. We'll put Shark there. Actually, no. We'll put Pente there for right now. And then when we get the new logo, we'll redo everything there. So we have the rest of that car upgraded. And let us move on.
Okay, we've had the new parts come through from the fabrication process. We'll have them with us for the next Grand Prix.
Alright, and with that, we have finished Season 1 and we've earned a trophy. Making paper. So level 15 for the acclaim. Schumacher gains 16%. And we make 46% acclaim on that. Level 17. As for the cash, we get that. And 40 million for that. 55.49. I know we're going to invest some of that. We get the Drivers' Championship on that. 22 wins, 22 pole positions, 552 points. First place for us on that. Season 1 is now complete. Mick, nothing yet on his side of the board. Hopefully he'll get it next season.
As much as I love seeing big numbers on the books, we don't get any benefit from leaving it in the bank. Let's spend some of this cash.
Hey, David, you just missed Abu Dhabi. Alright, let's go to team details. As for Honda, I'm leaving Mick where he is. We're going to change from Honda, and we're going to use Mercedes as our new power unit. Shark is still going to be our main thing there. Confirm. As for the team badge, we're still going to leave it on the 70 team colors. Everything else is going to stay the same. And what we're going to do is I'm going to get this all set up for next time. 22 race season. And we're going to go right to 60. And I'm going to get all that set up. We're going to put that on full corner cutting, race stats. All right. And let us take care of this. So, you know what, next time we've got some money to spend. So we're going to put that into upgrading that and that. We're going to upgrade that. Now, as for other things here, we're going to upgrade fabrication. We're going to upgrade fabrication on that. And that is where everything is going to stand with that. Marketing will take care of the big ones at the end there. As for activities, we are going to do that. And we're going to do a driver training camp there. So let us advance.
Our new parts have been completed without issue. They'll be on the car ready for the next race weekend.
And let us go to the car reveal. And there she is, now with the number 1 on there. Yep, you did mention about that. We're just going to finish up. And then next time, we move on and we start Season 2. Anyway, let us take care of some of this R&D stuff. Alright. So, next time, yep. So, next time when we come back for more F1 2020, we will be back at the Australian Grand Prix. And with that, you know, I thank all of you for coming and tuning in for Season 1. I hope you enjoyed Season 1 here. And, of course, next time we're playing on a little bit larger of a difficulty. I set that to level 60, as you can tell. It's a little bit of a longer stream today with this. But we have 2 unread emails. Indeed it was. Let's take care of this. We get the Career Champion Trophy. And of course, we get the Abu Dhabi Career Champion Trophy as well. So there we go. 2 champion trophies down. So, I thank all of you for tuning in for Season 1 of My Team Career. Next time, we start Season 2. Until then, I'm Skoon807, and I'll see you right back here for more F1 2020. Until then, take care, everyone. Bye-bye.